Hello, welcome to Truth Be Told Tarot, where we will be getting into this month of September's energetic reading. This is going to be for the wonderful earth sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going to come out of the cards for you today. What does Spirit have to say to you today, Taurus? Yes, and for the whole month of September, to be exact, because we got to know what is going to happen for you and giving you a little bit of a heads up so you can be aware even more of things that could be coming your way is extremely helpful. And the whole reason why we watch tarots half the time is to know what's going on in our work life, our love life, our career, our home, our family life, what's happening within, what can we do to help ourselves move forward and have a new beginning. I feel like you're manifesting a new beginning for yourself, for sure. So it's just, how is that coming about? Is it happening in a playful way? Is it happening in a painful way? Is it happening in a joyful way? That is going to be up to you to decide, because the universe definitely is moving you into the direction of a new beginning. I feel that really strongly, and I haven't even pulled any cards yet. So let's go ahead and see what tarot has to say. Yeah, you're definitely using your willpower to make decisions in your life. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, let's pull some cards. All right. Yep, look at you. Wow. Okay. So you are, and then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot card. Wow. All right. So from what I can see already is, even though your career might not necessarily be exactly where you want it to be, you're going into a new direction. You are starting a new journey, and it's going to be successful, whatever that is. It could be in love. It could be your career. It could be family. It could be, there's some aspect in your life that is ready for a new beginning. It might be all parts, to be honest with you. We can pull clarity cards here in a minute. But I just want to explain this section down here. Basically, you are tired of struggling for money. You are tired of struggling to be seen, or you're tired of struggling in the area of your expertise. Because the thing about the Eight of Pentacles is this is a card of hard work and expertise. She is the boss at what she does. She knows exactly what she's doing. People come to her for her knowledge and expertise, but it's reversed. So you may feel maybe like people at work don't take you as seriously as you wish they would. It's like you're tired of having to fight hard for what you have, to work really hard for what you have. You're ready for things to come to you more easily. And here's the thing is, you have the Ace of Swords, but it's reversed. So the thing is, the Ace of Swords is a really excellent card to get, whether it's reversed or not. Basically, it's a breakthrough energy. You're having a breakthrough, but since it's reversed, the breakthrough might not be so dramatic, especially when it comes to your career. In other areas of your life, it might be very apparent what is a new beginning, but I feel like your new beginning has sort of it's kind of slid into your DMs. It's kind of it's not so bah, here I am, super dramatic. It's just sort of a natural progression of things that have already been in place is now leading you to a road of victory, because the Fool card and the Six of Wands, wow. First of all, the Fool card is literally starting a new beginning. It is a joyful card. It is you have made it to the end and are able to start again and do it in a direction that it brings you most happiness and joy. And then the Six of Wands is literally the card of celebration. So way to go, Taurus. You are really, I remember your last month's reading, and it was very much boss energy. And you're really taking the rein, taking the taking the bull by the horns and leading it to greener pastures, leading yourself to greener pastures, allowing yourself to have this new beginning. Very, very awesome. Very, very important. Yeah, I feel like you have felt like you've been left out in the cold before. Whether this has to do with like money or love relationships, it's like it's been a real struggle. I just saw like somebody, walking through the snow in their bare feet. Like, these people are wearing shoes, yeah, but like, imagine having to walk from point A to point B in the snow with no shoes on. It would be quite painful. But you got to do what you got to do. And that's been sort of your life motto, is like, you got to do what you got to do. And guess what, Taurus? It is finally paying off. Even if you feel like people aren't necessarily taking you as seriously as you would hope in the career aspect, it doesn't matter, because you're on this new journey. You're starting something new. You're having breakthrough energy regardless of how other people are behaving in your life. So it's like really, really important for you to just hold your head up high. Let's go in and ask some clarity cards about this Eight of Pentacles reversed. Why is the Eight of Pentacles reversed? Wow, that jumped out immediately. I wonder what it is. Let's find out. Wow, okay, yeah. So a lot of this might be actually in your head. You may have an idea or a wish of, like, you might have like a certain story in your head of how you wish things would play out. Like, oh man, I want to be treated like this. I want to be, I want it to be like the movies where everybody just like bows out of the way, makes way for me, like I am the boss. Everybody looks up to me and says, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. But here's the thing is, like, those goals are worthy goals to have. However, be careful of getting too stuck in your head and wanting things to be too perfect, too, I want to say well structured. It's like life is kind of messy, and like, especially, I'll give you an example. I used to work in landscaping, and my boss would demand perfection, and there's nothing wrong with demanding perfection. However, she would demand perfection in a very short amount of time. Like, she wants something done perfect and done well within a very short amount of time, and that was just not physically possible, because landscaping is like a pretty physically intensive job. And so the thing about like having a mental idea of how something should go down is way different than actual reality, because reality is a lot more messy. There's going to be a lot more hang-ups and snags along the way, and things aren't going to turn out exactly as you had them planned in your head. However, you're still that boss, okay? You're still having boss energy. You're still having breakthroughs. Just try not to get too hung up on having it be picture perfect according to your mind. Of course, having goals to have things be well done and of high quality and having high standards, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, hold on with a loose grip. Like, allow room for error, allow room for adjustments. Be flexible when it comes to especially your career. And I just also heard school in my head. Allow for wiggle room. Allow for things to play out as they are rather than trying to force them to be a certain way, okay? That's going to help move you along a little bit more smoothly, because that's honestly all. It's basically it's just you getting too much into your own head, and that's literally like the only little snag that is even in this reading right now, because this is just absolutely fabulous. So yeah, I'll just bring this clarity card up for you to see. The Nine of Swords, very much about mental anguish and basically imagining things to go worse than they will, or wanting things to be better than they are. It's basically you're living too much in your head. It's time to get out of your head and see things for how they really are, and actually work with what you've got rather than trying to fit everything into that mental box of yours. Because I mean, Taurus, let's be real here. We know you've got some high standards, and you demand quality. And it's okay if everything doesn't pan out to be absolutely 100% perfect. You know, as long as the major things are done and done well, like there's no big red flags, you're good to go. So, yeah. Let's ask also like what this new beginning is mainly about. I'm curious, like there's many Tauruses out there who are having a new beginning, and I'm just curious, like what area of life is Taurus having this new beginning? All right, new beginning for Taurus. New beginning for Taurus. All right, yeah, you're basically having a new beginning on your spirituality, your passion. Your passion is being reignited for life. You even may be traveling more often than you have in a while, and it feels great to you. It's like you've been kind of in this stasis mode, I feel like all work, no play makes Jimmy a dull boy. So now you're kind of stepping away from the work to a certain extent and allowing yourself to play again, allowing yourself to feel passionate again. You're able to make decisions a lot easier. You're able to make decisions a lot more clearly, because here the Seven of Cups reverse, like the Seven of Cups is very much like, oh, there's too many options on the table. You're handling way too much. There's too much going on. There's too much ambiguity. Which one do you pick? I don't know, like indecision. But reversed to me in this reading, especially next to the King of Wands, is saying, you're able to see clearer, you're able to make decisions, and you're able to move forward in the direction that calls to your passions. Whatever it makes you feel passionate, you're having a new beginning in that area. So, yeah. Also, I want to point out to you here, the Chariot is on the bottom of the deck. Now, Chariot is a wonderful card because basically Chariot is Cancer energy, or just water sign in general. So there might be a water sign in your life that's helping you to feel good. It's helping you to feel really good. The Chariot is about balance. It's also about having the willpower and the strength to continue to move forward. It also is another card of travel. So you might be traveling more, whether that's like long distance or just short little day trips or whatever, overnight trips, it doesn't matter. Like traveling, connecting with nature, things like that. Like you're able to do it. The Chariot also is obviously a major arcana card. And it, to me, says, you know, you have choices to make. However, it doesn't really matter. And the fact that the Seven of Cups is underneath this, you know, you have choices to make, but you have made all the right choices. Because this is fated energy, Taurus. You are literally, it doesn't matter what choice you make at this point, because you know what feels right and what doesn't feel right. And so it doesn't matter what choices you make, as long as they feel right, it will take you down the path of your destiny regardless. So no need to worry or have mental anguish at all. And in fact, if you feel hung up on any decision that you need to make, just allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to play out in the sunshine. Allow yourself to smell the roses and slow down for a minute. And then the answer will become very clear to you about exactly what you want to choose and what you want to focus your energy on, okay? This is probably going to be the shortest reading because it's very straightforward, very clear to me what's going on here. And I'm thrilled. This honestly, so far, the best reading out of all the readings that I've done. So way to go, Taurus. Like, wow, I'm impressed. You have definitely been left out in the cold before. You've definitely felt the struggle of life. You've definitely fought hard to be where you're at in your career. You definitely deserve this new beginning that's happening. It may feel like it's on a bit of a delay or it has slowed down a little bit, but that's okay. Allow it to be what it is. It doesn't have to fit that mental picture that you've painted in your mind, as long as everything's kosher, you know? So yeah. I just keep getting this feeling of travel. Like, allow yourself to travel and have fun. pay attention to the birds around you and feathers. I see the birds here, and they will be showing you the way. They will be leading you the way, and you're going to have definitely something to celebrate. You're going to have abundance and celebration, and you're going to want to share that with the people around you. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's such a beautiful energy to be in. So, okay. I want to draw a spirit animal card for you from my spirit animal oracle deck. I absolutely love this deck. Absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. I love the little messages that are on there too. So let's see what animal energy is working with you, Taurus. Give it a nice couple of shuffles. If I don't drop the cards everywhere, bump the camera, whatever. It's all copacetic, right? All right, so let me do one more little shuffle here. All right, what spirit animal is helping out Taurus the most for the month of September? Wow, you have the swan energy. It says, Grace, you who glides across the water of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Wow. It's like, because of this new beginning, it has helped you release a lot of baggage, because the thing about the Fool card, she's going on this new journey, but has very little baggage to take with her, because everything that she knows is in her mind and in her heart and in her soul. She doesn't really need very much else. So it's like allowing you to be able to move through life more gracefully and less clunky. It's like the trials and tribulations that you have gone through thus far, Taurus, are allowing you to move more smoothly through life, to have those big wins that you've been needing, and to streamline your service, streamline your energy, streamline the way you carry yourself out in the world in a very graceful manner. Also, swans they mate for life. So it's like a card of love to me too, not just grace and beauty and movement. It's also committing yourself to a lifelong goal, committing yourself to a lifelong partner. This is where you're headed. You are seeing more and more clearly, having breakthrough energy of what is meant to stay in your life long term, and allowing yourself to flow freely towards that. Very, very powerful, very, very important. I love that. I love that for you, Taurus. Also, the back of the card, the back of the deck, is the dog. Dog friend. Today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. So, surrounding yourself with your pack, surrounding yourself with your friends and family, surrounding yourself with people who have dogs, surrounding yourself with loyal energy. Very important. Very, very important, especially on this new pathway, this new journey, this breakthrough portal energy that you're stepping into. It's very important to only take those who are on the same page as you, as far as bolstering you up in your glory, Taurus, and carrying you through with loyalty and love and friendship. So that's cool. I love that. All right. I'm going to also pull another oracle card for you from the healing deck. Before I do that, I did have one more question I wanted to ask Spirit for you, on behalf of you. So for the month of September, we see what's going on here on a pretty grand energetic scale, but is there any specific details that my lovely Tauruses should focus on for the month of September? Is there any more specific areas or details that my lovely Tauruses should focus on for the month of September? All right. Money. Just focus on your money. Focus on renewing your external environment, like a spring cleaning or fall cleaning. Fall cleaning, donating things that you don't need anymore. Just stay on the ball. Whatever you got rolling in your life, Taurus, just stay on the ball. You've got this. That's basically all it is like stay on the ball. Clean out your closets if you need to, and focus on your money. Put a little bit into savings. Maybe start a vacation travel fund, specifically for you and the people you travel with. So, yeah, I would say that would be the more specific thing to focus on for the month of September, because this is sort of like this energy already has its own momentum and it's going. So it's almost like your minimal maintenance is basically just like, yeah, don't drop the ball, just stay on the ball. And yeah, like understanding that not everything has to be picture perfect according to your mind. And really like learning to enjoy your own energy too. Just really taking any time you have to yourself, just really pamper yourself, like make yourself feel like a god or a goddess during those times of alone time that you have, that those times of solitude. Make it precious. Okay, Taurus, one more thing before we go, is the Whispers of Healing Oracle deck. I love this deck. Wow. Okay. We'll keep that one, but let's pull one more. Spirit is very much like, oh, here you go. Taurus knows what they're all about. So like, let's just, reiterate ourselves. Literally the card says nurture. And what was I literally just saying? To nurture yourself, especially when you have some downtime. So let's see. Another healing card for Taurus, please. Compassion. I love that. Yeah. So having compassion for yourself, having compassion for people around you, having compassion to the people from your past. That's what I want to say. Have compassion for the struggles that you have been through and for the people that are suffering and still suffering, because you're going way far ahead of those people. And also have compassion for your own suffering too. Be gentle with yourself, because, I mean, look at this. Like this little wood nymph is, saying hello to the little birds and the bunnies and the little mouse over here and the little badger and the deer. So it's like having that gentle energy, that gentle communion with nature, instead of like going in there and bashing things around and being like, it should be this way, it should be that way, bah, why can't it be perfect? Allowing yourself to really feel into what the things around you need, the people, the plants, the animals, just the earth itself, just having compassion for people who are on a different leg of the journey, on a different path altogether. It doesn't really matter, because all roads lead to awakening, whether it happens in this lifetime or in a different lifetime or the next lifetime. Having compassion for those who are struggling and who are like, can't see the forest through the trees. So connecting with nature will help you have that compassion. And then, of course, the nurture card, which I just love. Like, she is just giving herself a nice hug, and she is connecting next to the water here. I just heard bath in my head, so maybe taking a bath. Even if you normally take showers and you prefer showers, take a bath. It's okay. Like, even if you got to get a couple bath toys, like a little rubber ducky or whatever, just feel like a kid again. Just allow yourself to pamper yourself, nurture yourself, and feel like a queen again, okay? Like, you deserve it, Taurus. Queen, king, whatever. You deserve it. So, all right, Taurus, thank you so much for being here with me. I really enjoyed this reading. You guys always have the best readings. I love it. So, all right. Well, with that said, I hope that you get some sense of calm out of this reading and something to take home with you. And if so, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to see you back here again with me for the next monthly reading. Okay, Taurus? Love you. Bye.